Yes, so.
All right, there we go.
We back.
We on air. What up, Podbeam? And every last station we tune in on. Click the fucking bio. Y'all know the vibes. It's giving talk time with the Don Nelly on link share. Click on there. You definitely gonna see every last platform we're on, from radio stations to Apple Podcasts
To YouTube.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Tune in. Those exclusive subscriptions about to drop. Waiting for podcast Apple to release them Johns. However, it's up. But we jumping right in. Episode number 4. It is now officially June 2nd. We're diving right in. This topic is called betrayal. Now, when it comes to betrayal, rebuilding relationships is very demanding and could be troublesome to those who are the party that's supposed to be forgiven. Now, in the process of forgiving someone for betraying you, um, there's definitely going to be a lot of negative emotion involved in, your rebuilding and your healing process. Now, with that being said, you know, first topic, what does betrayal mean to you? And I'm gonna let my friends chime in with that. Of course, before I dive deep in, I'm gonna ask y'all the question: what does betrayal mean to y'all? Because to me, betrayal could come from anybody. It could come from a friend. It could come from someone that you're supposed to have a romantic relationship with. Basically, betrayal to me is someone violating that trust, and a violation could be anything that's going to destroy the trust. What does betrayal mean to y'all?
Well, you hit it right on the nail. I couldn't agree with you. Betrayal is definitely when you got your faith and trust in somebody and they just do everything to like tear that down and break that form of trust between y'all. Whether it's cheating or just talking about me behind my back or yeah, around that, yeah, pretty much.
Betrayal to me is simply like lying to me, playing with a nigga heart type shit. Uh, Taking my kindness for weakness type shit. That's all.
Now, another question that I have, and I mean, it could be considered a lead in. It could be, I don't know, like I'm gonna let y'all like kind of like go with it. But why does betrayal always come from somebody that you're literally supposed to trust 110%?
Because they're comfortable with you, they think they know you, or how I look at it too is people always do small stuff first. It always starts with the small little itty. It be something so small, and then once they feel like they could get away with it, then they go a mile. You give them, it's like giving somebody an inch, and then they taking a whole mile with it.
Facts. Repeat it one more time for me.
I said, why does betrayal always come from somebody that you're supposed to trust
Boom.
110%?
I got it. Because simply, they the ones who know your playbook and they know the code to your safe, so they know how to push them buttons type. That's all, you feel me?
But why is that? Like, cause on some real shit, like,
You would be giving your heart to them, you feel me? Like you would be.
but the society rule, like, if I'm gonna play devil's advocate,
Play it.
okay, society says we're supposed to meet a person. Once we meet a person, we're supposed to date, get into a relationship, fall in love, get married, have kids, etc., etc. Why does betrayal come from someone that you're supposed to trust? And the reason that I say that is because I like.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
All right, only thing I could think about is like you're not looking at them as a suspect or any type of form to like double back and cross you. You feel me? So it's like
You let your guard down with these people, which is why when
'cause
you let your
you're not
guard down, you're
expecting
giving
it,
them
you feel me?
access to you. Once you give them that access,
But I
they think
still
they could
gotta
tour
play
you
devil's
around.
advocate though,
Go ahead, play it.
because society says you're supposed to trust the man that you're laying down. Society says you're supposed to trust your mother. Society says you're supposed to trust your family. Why is it? And I can't necessarily say it's any other um like culture because I'm not in that culture. I'm in the culture that I'm in. Why is it though that in our culture, like I supposed to be able to trust you. Our society says you're supposed to trust your siblings. Society says you're supposed to be able to like blindly trust those, especially that's blood related. Why is it that, and I can't even necessarily say just in the African American culture that we go through, but like being betrayed. But why is gaslighting so fucking hard? And for those of you that don't know what gaslighting means, gaslighting is simply just a form of manipulation that the other party that's victimizing the other person, basically they're just making it seem like, oh, this is happening because of you. You made me do this. Like,
That sound like accountability being denied. You feel me? Or
Yeah, it sound
neglected.
like
but that's not how it get looked at in our culture.
Yeah.
In our culture, it get looked at as like simply just being in a toxic relationship.
That gaslighting
feel like,
word
yeah,
is kind of
that-
like a new word for me. Like, I heard it like probably 2021 type shit. But I don't know.
I feel like gaslighting turns and that gaslighting and betrayal that turns into toxicness because I feel like in order for you to be toxic, that means you're used to this, and now I'm choosing to stay in this, and I'm going to continue on playing this game. We're going to be
It's
that
like
back
a
and
con
it's like a
man.
back and forth.
I
Yeah,
gotta play devil's advocate though, because with gaslighting is given in breadcrumbs. It starts off by a small fucking lie, and that small lie can simply be, "Oh, hey, I was out with my friends," but you was really out with Shaniqua.
Got you.
And it's the same shit with family. Like,
Yeah.
you know, at the end of the day, I'm very transparent about not having a mother. But even if we jump in terms of like taking it off of relationships, even with my mother, like I recall like I was like 21 years old, and again, my mom has not been in my life, but at that time frame, you know, she's manipulating me. Like at the end of the day, I'm a young
she
adult.
willing you in.
Yeah, I'm a young adult. I'm never really had my mom because of her own drug usage and just her just choosing to do like the wrong shit in life. She came back into my life. Not only did she come back into my life, when she came back into my life, um, at that time frame I was young, I was trying to get a place. Like, you know, me and my best friend, we hit her up because again, she's trying to have this relationship with me. Now, the lady was like, "Oh, I'll rent to y'all, but you know, I want y'all to like have an adult to do it for you." So in my head, and hence, I could check myself too, being this grown ass adult. Back then, I'm like, all right, whatever, she'll do it because she's been a fuck up my whole life. So I'm on some shit like, because it's me and my best friend at the same time. I'm like, yeah, let's ask her. Like, you know, why would she cross me? She's been a piece of shit my whole life. She would never do this because she's trying to be involved.
And not to cut you off, but I feel like too, people like that, those that play those mind games, they find out your weakest. What's your weakest points? What's weak to you? What your weakest spots and stuff like
I'm
this?
not
Your
even
weakness.
fucking done yet. Let's get in.
Yeah, that's what it is. That they definitely prey on your weaknesses.
No, listen, I'm not even done yet. Not only did my mom act like she was going to help us get this place, me and my best friend, we gave the money orders. Now, mind you, the company that was renting us the place, we thinking like, all right, we just gonna sign the fucking money orders over to them. I don't know what happened in translation. She cashed the money orders, never put our name on a lease, per her own name on a lease, moved in the crib, called the cops on us, and had us removed from the fucking crib. I lied to you not. Now, my best friend, like, was crazy because we still friends to this day because we both went through having parents that was on drugs. Now, they jump in and out of being functional. However, like I've been very transparent with before in the past, my sibling, like one of my sister's moms on my dad's side, she took us in, but that shit hurted like a motherfucker. I'm crying, she crying, because we just gave this bitch fucking $4,000 for us to move in this duplex, and then she snaked us like that. I lied to you not. I could, like, even back then, and this is why, like, betrayal for me, especially, like, not necessarily having a family, it means so much. And, like, literally, I'll cut people the fuck off. It's like, a lot of the times, I'll see one thing, I'm going to say something. I'm right on going to say something to you. But the moment I see it again, it's done. I'm not even going to give you that conversation. But what I will say, though, is when that shit happened, like, I lied to you not. Like, her dad, regardless of how much her dad was on drugs, her dad thought I was complicit in the shit. Whole time, we back at my motherfucking sister mom house. And we both telling her because at this point, like I said, we had, like, you know, we was already done with school. Like, we doing a junior college thing. Like, we literally was just, like, trying to get our shit together. Yeah. Mind you, I feel like I never asked my stepmom for help at that time frame because she already did enough. Like, she took me in the moment that my mom lost custody of me. And, like, on some real shit, as a teenager, you look at your parents for security. My dad, like, you know, he was a street dude. So he was in and out, like, you know, like, just based upon, like, his choices in life. However, the moment that I had to move back with my mom had a full-fledged fucking pervert living with us. Now, I'm not necessarily knowing what's going on because, again, prior to that, I was raised by her dad's mom. And I would, like, jump back and forth. I would go over siblings' houses. Like, you know, I'll see my mom here and there whenever she wasn't, like, coked the fuck out and cracked the fuck out back then.
You kept your distance.
Huh?
I said you kept your distance type shit.
I mean, I really had no need to be around her for real. But when that shit happened, that shit was fucking painful. Like, because I'm like, damn, why fake it like, you know,
you care about me, you fucking with me,
you
not.
care and you trying to make up for
listen,
lost
remember
time.
I said it be motherfuckers that want your spot, want to be you, like cut you out the mix. Just
No,
but
here's the thing. That's despicable, and that's why betrayal.
I go for moms, dads, all that. You feel me?
Like, listen, when I was younger,
you know how they miss their boat. They saw the daughter doing better. They don't like that shit. Most don't like that shit. You feel me?
But
not only that, we gotta keep in mind that this is a drug addict. So, based off of my experiences with drug addicts, they are schemers. All they worried about is themselves. They don't care about nobody else. You still gotta
remember, because right now we on a topic of a parent. Like, my kids came out of my motherfucking coochie. So would I ever, like, on some real shit, my kids never met my mom. And I have 6 children. But when you placed in that type of situation, you gotta hit it on one. When you placed in that type of situation, no bullshit. I had to go through a lot of therapy because I did not understand, nor could I even accept it back then. Like, why the fuck did she treat me like this? I'm like, damn, I never did anything to her. Like, shit.
It's fucked up when your own, like, basically your God deceive you. Like, she your creator type shit. That shit hit hard to the point where it's like you fucking lose yourself type shit. But luckily you didn't. You feel me?
Nah, but it's like at the same time, and this is why, like, I'm being transparent and I'm placing my own, like, and that's just like a mother. Like, as a parent, you're supposed to protect your offspring. Yeah. I don't give a fuck what I do in these socials. At the end of the day, my social media life versus my home life is I'm two totally different people.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
I'm two totally different people, and it could have been literally from the traumas of like going through what I went through, like with my mom at such a young age, 14. Like literally, it could have been that like put up the wall, but then even still, like I never walked around as like a damaged kid, if that makes sense. It was just on a sense.
That's the part they don't like when you feel like
when you've been through it, but you don't look like you've been through it. Yep.
They want you on that level where they at. You feel me? Like if you above that, they can't stand. It's like I know y'all heard this shit. The devil, like how much a devil is a hater. Like he don't like seeing no type of good. Any type of good, he gonna try to like throw the path off, the direction off. That's all it is. You feel me? Like you got God's side and the other side. You feel me? The more bad spirits be out this joint, they don't like seeing nothing good. You feel me? That miserable shit.
At the same,
and I felt like it was so easy for her to like betray you like that because and not only that, she probably at the time too, like you said, you was 21, so I'm sure you probably not if it wasn't a lot, maybe just a tiny bit of you was like, damn, this is my mom. If she do this for me, this is probably going to really set our relationship. This is probably what's going to make us.
Listen, I ain't even going to lie to y'all.
And she probably knew that.
Listen, I'm not even going to lie to y'all, but this is why, like, betrayal, like, especially, like, for somebody like me, it started off, like, so fucking young, and then even still, I never shouted out to those people that was placed in my life, and it was like, all right, damn, like, you know what? My mom ain't show me this. Like,
That's the fucked up part. You feel me?
You say what?
That's the fucked up part.
Yeah, but listen.
Outsiders showing you the way, besides like the motherfucker that's in the house.
That's supposed to be that God placed for your guide.
But that's why, like, everybody that follows me on any platform, I always say, yeah, Unicornell. And I say that shit for a reason because at the end of the day, that shit, like, when I was younger, like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, that shit mentally fucked me up at one point because it even broke down to a point to where as though me and my mom had to fight. And we had to fight simply because one of my siblings got into it with a cousin. That's basically what happened. The cousin beat my sibling up. Now, my whole thing is, even back then, like, me and her had already had our fair share of rumbles. So I'm like, beat her up for what? I just beat her up last week. That's dumb. So my mom, I'm gonna come fuck you up, da da da. And I cannot make this shit up to you because my sister mom, at this point, my sister mom done raised me from like 14. I'm like 2 kids in at this point. I'm like, whoa, this lady come to my house, I'm a drag her. I cannot make this up. So literally, I'm thinking she bullshitting because here's the thing. There's supposed to be like a mutual level of respect. And it's like that for like people that like basically raise you good friends and stuff like that. Like, or like just like adult figures. I'm like, yo, not only did this bitch not raise me, last time I lived with her, she borderline almost let me get raped. My sister actually got raped in a situation. Mind you, I don't have a relationship with none of them, but like it's like right now, even like the dynamics with it, I fully cut it off because it's like, yo, y'all don't want to be forgiven. And at the end of the day, I'm not the one that fucking betrayed y'all. Right. I remember, like, my son is 9 months. Just had my fucking baby shower. I sucked it up and allowed my siblings to come. And my sister was like, yeah, you let me get raped. I'm like, bro.
What this got to do?
I was 14.
At the little baby shower thing?
My son just turned 9 months.
That's what I said. They don't like seeing no greatness, so they gonna try to listen like that shit is
she wanna bring you back down to her funk.
All demons be on crash out mode, you feel me?
They do. That crash out mode bringing up something that happened when we was teenagers and we at this big age now. Like,
that's like you getting married and shit, and she doing the joint. You know how they be like, anybody object type shit like that. She stand the fuck up.
But all that entire situation was just weird to me because I'm like, damn, at this grown age, again, back to that number one person that betrayed us. Bitch, our mother betrayed us. Like, I wasn't the one that got hurt.
That shit trickled down to like sisters, you feel me, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, you said it started with your mom, right?
Yeah.
Now your sister doing that shit at the baby shower, right?
I
That's
mean,
a trickle down effect right there. You feel me?
but again, at the same time, and it's so fucked up. This is why, like, literally, again, in our culture, people shy out when you say, "Yo, excuse me, go get help." Like, no bullshit. I lied to you not. I literally, like, even from that situation, like, I cannot make this up to y'all. Like, I ended up getting booked and everything because I, like, fucked her up real bad.
Who?
But,
Sister or mom?
no, my mom. Like, when it, like, any given time I ever had to, like, fight a sibling.
I know that shit to hurt you, even to do that, like, fight your own mom.
No, it really didn't because I just felt like at that point she had me fucked up. It's a level of respect that you're supposed to give to everybody. Now, had that been my stepmom or something like that, I probably would have let her get the one up on me.
I'm talking about like some inner soul shit. I know you like feel crazy.
But think
about
all the
even
things that her mom done did to her. So it's like, you ain't nothing to me. I know my foster mom raised me, and when she died, I ain't shed a tear. I ain't feel sad. I ain't feel nothing.
I understand that part. I'm just saying, like
because of how it's the betrayal. Because it's you, my mom figure, and here you is,
and not even just
me,
that,
and you doing me dirty.
At that age, I was 25, 26. I lied to you not. It's like layers. It's like a fucking onion.
Yeah.
Like, I literally tried so many different times. Not just her stealing the money. It was just like so many other situations.
What, giving her chances and shit like that?
Yeah. Like, again, like the gaslighting shit. That gaslighting shit.
Sick. Like, that is a mental disease.
No, but like I lied to y'all now. I mean, y'all know, like, even like the most recent shit that went on. It's only but so much you could give, like, when it comes in terms of betrayal towards anybody. Right now, I'm talking about my own family experience, and then it's like, well, I'll pass
all
my
that
own
shit
aside.
sound like familiar over here, like that family shit, like. That will kind of turn you the fuck out when I like fuck with nobody type shit. Like,
and then what hurts a lot too is when you constantly forgiving this person and you trying to see the good in them and they don't see it in themselves, nor can they even realize like, damn, this person is giving me so many chances. Why? Like, let me just get it together. Let me not lose this good person in my life. Like, they don't realize when they have a good person in their life until it's gone, unfortunately.
No, but that's what it brings to like the whole, like them having a mental like disorder or whatever, and like
that is something mental.
No, it just they soulless though. You feel me? They just.
But that shit, like, at some point, where do the maternal instincts kick in at? Like, it's like at the end of the day, maybe that betrayal that started off that young is why I'm so protective of my own offspring.
Of course.
Because even like to this day, like I lied to y'all now, and then I'll pass the story baton over. But even like to this day, when I was in high school, back when we was in high school, I graduated in I was supposed to graduate in 2007. I played too much 11th grade. 11th grade was fucking lit in Northeast. Listen, all my siblings was there. Mind you, I got like 14 siblings, cousins, all that shit. They had us all on last period lunch.
Oh, shit.
I'll lie to you now. Once the fucking D figured out we was related, they switched that shit up. I was like, oh, man. Like, when I tell y'all, after a marking period of that, functionally, I could not go to my last 3 period classes. Then no bullshit. This is like when I had like my first experience. So like my drug dealer boyfriend, that nigga was a star player, fucking fells. They would be coming to pick me up and shit. I'm like, what? Stay here, bro. Come get me some Burger King.
Okay, right.
Where the fuck? Oh, fuck that. But no, I say all that shit to say back then because, and not even just like it was never my mom's siblings. So it's like I rumbled a lot with my mom, like certain siblings of my mom, just on the strength because we was related. Because back then you was either clicked up or you had a big family, or you just was getting beat the fuck up. It was one or the other. So even siblings that I did not fuck with, just on a simple strength because like we would rumble, like yo, it was crazy. Like I would just literally, I'd be like, yo, why the fuck am I sitting here like pulling up the fucking fights and shit, the drag bitches with this bitch and I don't even fuck with her. But then my dad would be like, bro, that's still your sibling. Like, come on, that bitch can't fight, and I'd be like, all right, whatever. But it trickled down to today, and I lie to you not. I don't know, like, if it kind of just stuck with me or if it was trauma in the same sense. I got a 16-year-old daughter that's about to be 17, and she never go to public school. She was in boarding, then she went to Catholic, now I homeschool.
Good job, good job.
So it's like literally that trauma of like just not having that fucking parent. That shit, I don't know. It definitely put me in a place to where as though like super overprotective.
Yeah, it definitely does that. Yeah, growing up without, first of all, I was adopted. So off the strength of me being adopted, being placed into a stranger's home and expecting these strangers to love you as if they birthed you out yourself, that's really going like. That does a lot of mental effect to you, and it definitely do make you more overprotective over your own.
But wait a minute, normally when you adopt it, isn't that like people that want children?
No, you can't say that. Some people are really in that part. Some people are really in for it for the money. Because my foster parents, they got me when they was 60. So by the time I'm like 10, exactly, that's it. Yeah. That's it, just a paycheck. And that's fucked up too, because that does a lot to the child's mental. Because I'm growing up like, damn, why y'all hate me so much? But you love my sister, and we came from the same mother. We came from the same vagina.
I don't know.
That's favoritism, though.
She was adopted, but I feel like I got a little family, but niggas still feel like he was adopted. There ain't no love in that joint for real.
Underdog.
But yeah, I don't understand that though. Like,
all right, I say this, like, all right. After my grandmom died, the whole, like, the family start showing their true colors for real. Like, everybody was only together because of one lady. After that shit happened, motherfuckers wasn't really, like, it wasn't no more family titles for real. Like, no more reunions. Motherfuckers not really, all right. I'll give you a little example. A nigga would get some shit or whatever, street shit or whatever. Family never was there type shit to pull up with none of that shit. But on the other foot, a nigga would be there or ready to crash out for family members type shit. It got to a point, and this was some recent shit, probably what, like May of 2021 or whatever. Involving my sister, she getting a little rumble with relatives and shit like that. So I get involved, and it got to the point where my cousin, like baby dad and her family was out there type shit. It got to the point like guns was drawn. You feel me? Like. They had like a pistol to my face, and I'm just looking at the family. They all behind the pistol. They all with the other motherfuckers. They not rocking for me type shit. You feel me?
But you come rocking for them.
No, I'm rocking for my sister.
Oh, okay.
But we all family at the end of the day, and like y'all letting these newbies, you feel me, intervene, and like that showed me like, all right, they don't care if a nigga go to jail or die type shit. You feel me? So after I saw that, it was like just fuck it. At the end of the day, like that family shit don't mean nothing. It's just a word. You feel me?
Yeah. Nowadays family is just a word.
People
don't play their role.
Yeah, no, that's actually despicable. And the only reason why I'm saying it like that is because I don't know, like I don't know no other culture to where as though that happens. Like typically,
it's only we fucked up. We in a circus for real. A crab in the barrel type mentality out this joint. Like,
yeah, but
we are the only like far as the blacks and shit. Our households be fucked up. Like for real. Ain't nobody normal and shit. You feel me? Everybody, what's the word? Damage. Everybody for sure damaged and shit. Cause that, what you say? Your mom, boyfriend, and in my kids, there's a lot of uncles. You feel me? Like tampering with the kids and shit. You feel me?
Yeah, but I don't know. That's really fucking wicked. Because
this is the thing. They know about it, but they don't. They look the other way.
Like the superiors.
Yeah, like women. Some of the women. Yeah. Why is that? That's crazy.
It's like Illuminati thing to me. You feel me?
Pick me bitch spirit too.
Oh yeah, heavy, and that's
like,
where
You know. Like, I don't know, like, the women back in the day, they always wanted to be the one that, like, you know, be able to sit at home and be like, oh, no, you know, Charles gonna bring his motherfucking check back. However, Charles is out there fucking Bianca from up the street, Miss Rose that lives around the corner. And it's like, don't get me wrong, because cheating, monogamy, all that shit is forever gonna be a thing. But when it comes to a place to where as though it's definitely like mother, child, like family, blood, especially blood family. You're supposed to be able to trust that other person, and it's sad that a lot of the times that you can't. But again, like I said, that fucking betrayal shit, it jumps into like it's so fucked up. Literally, why does it only happen with people that you love versus people that you're typically supposed to trust?
Cause you got you got a big heart for the motherfuckers you love.
And not only
You know
that,
what I
you
mean?
said earlier too, we are blinded into this. Where it's like blinded trust. So for the sake that these people have these titles, we're supposed to automatically trust them. Just why? Because one, we're the same bloodline. We're supposed to be a village. We're all supposed to be on the same team. So it's like I think it's
Same last
blinded.
names and shit. That's the crazy part.
Yeah,
Got the
it's
same
blinded
names
trust.
and all that. Like,
No, all right. So let me change the narrative.
And then like the older school, they raise us. Oh, y'all all stick together. This is my crew. We all stick together.
No, but all right. So I'm gonna change the narrative then, because even if you're not even talking about family, what about in terms of a relationship? If you're giving your private parts to someone else, why would that other person gaslight you? Give me like I'm gonna give you an example. Like typically, like I said, the signs of like them like just playing games. Like I said, it always starts off with a little lie, then it goes into, oh, this is your fault. You're crazy. You're overreacting. These are like terms people would say. Not people. We're gonna say like the male, like or the female when they're being manipulative in these situations. So, like why is that? Because we look on TV, social media, the whole world portrays like relationships, fucking marriage,
Yeah, they
all
try.
that is supposed to be like the golden ticket, the
it
end
make
ticket.
you
And I'll
naive.
tell you, like on some real shit, me being portrayed by like the person that I married, I would have never thought in a million years that shit would happen because at the end of the day, that's somebody that not only do I have a new baby with, I have an 11-year-old with as well. So again, in those situations, you're not thinking like, all right, again, because what comes with fucking betrayal, especially somebody that you have a legal bond and tie with a child, or like even like a parent or like a relative. A lot of the times you want to go through the steps of forgiveness. Why? Because you don't want to completely mark that person out of your life. Because the steps of forgiveness is what? Like shit, you releasing it emotionally.
Yeah.
Whether if you gotta cuss that nigga out, make him the big, cuss that bitch out, make her the big, you going to therapy, y'all going to therapy together. You working on your self love, you acknowledging, accepting, even if the acknowledging and accepting part it turns into like because a lot of the times we self-blame, especially like in relationships. You'll be like, well, damn, maybe if I was doing this a little bit more, this wouldn't have happened, or maybe if this like because now the gaslighting is playing games on you because now you're self-blaming yourself. But again, you go through these wave of emotions with somebody that you're supposed to love. Then, not even just that, a lot of the times you even practice it. I know I'm not the only female that fucking gave a guy like a second chance or of life. Like I said, not even just in terms of like what happened with my mom. Even if I'm talking about in terms of like, why I'm divorcing, when you put your trust in a person and you do go through that wave of emotions, especially when it's in terms of like forgiveness, and you see the person do that shit again, like no bullshit. This is why I literally be like, fuck a nigga, like unicorn living, like, let me just go to court just to make sure this nigga is sending my check. But other than that, like me being betrayed, I say betrayed, like by those certain parties. Because again, when mother to kid, like how you are with your kids, that's how I am with my kids. I would never do to my kids what my mother did to me. Same with my husband, like on some real shit. A lot of the times, and I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck, especially when it comes to infidelity. A lot of the times, bitches is bisexual anyway, and especially like somebody like me, I'm 100 and fucking 10%, probably more than that, authentic. So if you want to go out and fuck on a bitch, bro, let me know. At least I'ma pick a clean one for you.
Okay.
But again, you like these people are out here in this world, and I don't even understand how they thrive at this point because a lot of the times you don't have to lie. Like if you say some shit and somebody not on what you on, move the fuck on.
It's not hard.
But no, some niggas just be wanting to have their cake and eat it too.
But that's when it comes to chicken and eating it too, that comes with a lot of like no, it comes to having your cake and eat it too. A lot of the times, a lot of niggas can have their fucking cake.
Oh, somebody sent you bells.
A lot of niggas can have their cake. Like no bullshit. I lie to you not. Like anybody, and I mean we'll go into another episode with that. But especially me, like same time you sitting there ass watching, I'm sitting there ass watching as well. Same time you like, damn, like that bitch look like she got some good coochie. I'm like, shit, don't she?
Yeah.
Shit, she might be little enough for us to scissor. Like, so again, it does not make any sense why certain people, like not even certain people, like just certain humans is out here like deliberately gaslighting motherfuckers, deliberately misleading people, especially those people that's being transparent. Again, back to our last topic, I don't start off not being transparent because here's why. I'm a Gemini. Shit, hump day, I might be Chanel. Motherfucking Friday, bitch, is Miss Nelly the fuck to you. Okay? You never know who the fuck you gonna get fucking with a Gemini. However, I'm always in a good zen. And for those of you that does not know what a good zen means, because I went through so much trauma with how my mother was, and again, like I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, with being betrayed by my husband in the beginning, I had to rebuild myself the fuck back up. So when you gotta go through rebuilding yourself the fuck back up, at that point you be like, yeah, now you got me fucked up. I would never allow this because I hear the term a lot, like especially like when you out here dating, motherfuckers get mad because you see that shit coming at you with 3D glasses. You like, whoa, bitch, I played in this movie already.
That part, that's
damn, like hold up. Now you gotta just ghost the motherfucker because they getting mad because they wanna do to you, bitch, the shit that we already had done. And bitch, I almost went to jail because I could have shot that nigga. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, no, like that's why it's like you definitely gotta be wary, especially with dating, because dating is simply a trial run. But all these hurt people that be out here trying to hurt people, they be thinking like, oh, damn, you know what? Let me get her before she get me. Telling even back to the earlier conversation today, with niggas only wanting to fuck with medium bitches. Why? Because they be scared to fuck with a bitch that's a boss, a bitch that's on her shit. Because you know why? Us boss bitches, we done went through some shit a little bit before. I could speak for myself. I never, even while dating, even while out here talking to people, I don't be on some shit like, oh my God, let me get him before he get me. No, I'm out here unicorn living. Trying to have my experiences, trying to give a minimum motherfucking vagina. But I am trying to get treated like a bad bitch. And you know, 90% of the times, like, you know what happened, that other 10%, you know, I gotta be like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. You ain't about to what you doing me to fuck to death. I don't like you. Because here's the thing, the niggas that like me spend money on me. So if you don't get that concept, guess what? I can never go back to playing that motherfucking victim role again. You seeing this shit coming at you and like with 3D glasses on, but you gonna let the next nigga walk you like a dog like the other one did? So I don't know. Like y'all tell me, because it's like literally, it's really seemed like it's like no cap on it. Like when it comes to like betrayal out here, and like I said even earlier, I knew a lot of that guy business because his friends told me. Now, I would have never played him when we was on the phone with the bitches if he wasn't on the phone trying to show the fuck off. Then thought he was going to come to fuck for me. And I was like, wait a minute, you bottom of the barrel ass nigga. Then we had to go somewhere else with it. But why is that, y'all?
That's something I can't answer. I don't understand that betrayal shit. You feel me?
Because it don't seem like that is like it's like that in other cultures. And even if like I can't even say in other cultures. Let me speak in terms of this. And some of y'all might agree with me, some of y'all might not agree with me. Mm-hmm. However, I'm gonna be the one that says so. Mark it is today going down in history for another dime.
Another dime.
Yes. Now, I feel like when I was younger, I was like against polygamy relationships. And I feel like I was against polygamy relationships when I was younger because in the Bible, in the Quran, like not the Quran in a sense, because I agree with a lot that's within the Islamic religion, but in the Bible, because of course, like I said, I grew up in multiple different households. They teach you, like, you know, thou shalt honor, like, you know, like who we get married to. So a lot of the times we're conditioned to think, okay, we're just supposed to be with one person. However, growing up and like just growing into my own grown self, I'm like even if it doesn't have nothing to do with pickle, because I could fuck on one pickle, like, you know, especially if that nigga's doing what the fuck he's supposed to do. However, I did get kind of like walked into the life of same sex like type of situations, like just shit just being beautiful and having a motherfucking unicorn coochie. However, once I got to thinking about it, I was like, well, wait a minute. You know, we should be able to get a girlfriend. But what's fucked up, because if you're with somebody that, like, and mind you, my husband was 110% gaslighter, but when I was with him before, I wasn't prepared. Like, like the shit broke me in a sense. However, when I came back, it was, everything was for the most part, like, okay, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. If it's not going to happen, guess what? You need to move right along because I'm outside. And, you know, like, I'm trying to open this door just for the simple strength, like, because we have history. Again, y'all, stay away from that, oh, we have history bullshit, and because that shit will bite you in the ass. But even with me doing things that, quote unquote, I believed was right, according to just different scholarly journals, like I would read in school, like just different like articles on like forgiving someone, repairing a relationship, and like simply just like rebuilding from that point. But what I learned is people that's a piece of shit is simply just a piece of shit. You cannot fucking give someone like, you know, honor, loyalty, and like just having decent characteristics. You can't get that shit to nobody. My mom is a piece of shit, and what fucks me over is because it, like, when my best friend mom passed away last year, normally on my birthday week, bro, we is running it the fuck up in different countries. But because I was going through so much, like with my husband, and I was married, and I was like, you know, just trying to stay in my good zen, stay in my good spirits. I was like, bitch, I'm going to Jamaica still. Like, you know, I'll be a good friend when I come back. And that's why this year, like, I didn't even run it up in a different country. Why? Because it was like the whole remembrance party for her mom. Me and her dad shares the same birthday. So I put me to the back burner. Why? Because my best friend literally is like the same person as me. I don't have to worry about who she is or who she ain't behind my motherfucking back. I know any bitch or nigga that ever thought they was going to say something about me to her, she checked them. So I don't ever have to question her loyalty or her place with me. I could trust her behind my back with my eyes closed. Why the fuck is it not like that when you're dating someone or when you're supposed to be with someone? Because a lot of the times, I lie to you not, I speak on a lot about having good baby fathers, which I do have good baby fathers. However, did I go through shit with all of them? Yeah, because them niggas didn't see my value then. And was so fucked up because I went through so much trauma in life, and it's like I gave the chance to be forgiven. Once the fuck I didn't, bitch, I don't give a fuck that you love me now. Send my check. And I played all the games in the fucking world because it's like, bro, I'm outside, you know, you gonna get you a medium bitch, but I can't tune into this. However, just don't get that medium bitch pregnant because it's the reason I'm the only one to them, because I don't have room for you to be out here giving somebody else some money because now I'm gonna have to go get mine off the top when Uncle Sam take his.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking with it.
Yeah, that was a lot, girl. That was
No,
a lot.
bro, because you got, listen,
That was a lot.
betrayal is so fucking much to me, and it's like a
Yeah.
lot of the times, like when when I'm so cut dry, like with somebody that I feel like did some corny shit or did some that shit. Like I said, betrayal, it doesn't even always have to be like somebody tried to fuck on your nigga or your nigga tried to fuck on a bitch. It could simply
Simple
just
shit.
be, yo, if you're considering me a friend or acquaintance or whatever the fuck it is, should nobody know some shit that I only
That
told
part.
you?
Mm-hmm. And that's my little story right there. I got a story where my sister and I feel like this. Out of it's 5 of us. It's 5 girls, 1 boy, and out of all my sisters, I feel like me and her, we connect the most because our background story, our childhood is similar. It's very similar compared to to our other sisters. And one thing about her is one thing that I just noticed. Every time we get into it, the whole neighborhood, a neighborhood that I'm not even from. I don't even know these motherfuckers, but they coming back telling me my business. And it's like, well, damn, I only told one person this, and that was my sister. So what's that? You getting mad at me and you want to go tell my business?
I mean, but that could go into the whole hood boogie shit that I just was going
Yeah,
through.
that's
with
some
my
hood boogie shit.
motherfucking
Because
family.
even now to this day, I still yet to spill any of her little secrets. And sis got plenty.
No, but it just shows like where your loyalty is, and a lot of the times motherfuckers don't understand that. But like, oh, fuck that bitch, and they be like, bro, that's cool too. But guess what? You desperately want to be my friend and want to be around me, but you're a fucking moron, and I can't tolerate it. So
And then like sometimes it gotta be like some type of like what is it called when like damn this person actually really love you, this person actually really want to fuck with you so bad, but for some reason to them they just gotta do you wrong, but deep down inside they really want to fuck with you.
I don't think that's what it is.
PTSD
I'm not even
or
gonna lie
some
to you.
shit, paranoia or some shit. One of them Johns.
Excuse me. No, I'm not even gonna
Like
say that's what it is.
after they do some nut shit, then they like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, you know how they be feeling
Bro,
so
same
sympathetic.
shit with my mom and my siblings.
Just gaslight.
Now, no, listen, I can't make this shit the fuck up. This shit was February.
And then they go around and do the same thing. They got y'all.
But that's why you gotta set your boundaries. Like, and boundaries
having lack of boundary. That's where a lot of
you better write that shit down.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Bro, you know how many self-help books I send y'all? Like, you gotta write that shit down. Because here's the thing. My mom hit up somebody that I knew. This was February. Now, mind y'all, I do not talk to my mom. I mean, at one point, if I would see her in the streets, I would be respectful and say something to her. She hits up this person. Yeah, can you ask Chanel? Can she take family photos with us for my birthday? And I was like, whoa.
That's very fake.
I said, I can't be that level of fake. I don't fuck with her. And
Yeah,
I don't fuck with none of them. Plus, I'm not raising my offsprings to be like that. Like, my kids is 110% respectful. However, I do not fuck with you. So, again, if I don't fuck with you, mind you, like, legal-wise, like, my mom got other bullshit that's going on that's not on the forefront. And, like, what's fucked up to say, like, she got molestation cases and shit like that from, like, her just being a fucked up parent. Like, people don't be realizing, like, when you allow your kids to be in harm's way, a lot of times you gonna catch that case too. So people will like try to like they'll try to hide that shit. They don't want that shit to be a family secret. Whereas though it's no, bro. I know exactly what happened. I'm not turning a blind eye to it, and it's just a no for me. I lie to you now. Like my siblings on my mom's side, they always be like, "Oh, you think you better than us?" No, I think I'm pretty much protecting my kids, and it's just a no for me. Like I'm not like, and I don't know if this is good or bad, but it's like, you know, even still to this day, I go to therapy because I gotta keep a good zen, and I gotta keep a good zen. Why? Because I have 6 children that ranges in age of from 17 to 9 months, and I homeschool, and I still have a career. Still about to graduate with honors. I have a lot going on, so I gotta keep my
super mom.
Okay, I gotta keep my mental health in order. So if that's me going to go speak the fuck to Sandra, and I'm like, well, damn, Sandra, you know, I've been lightening up on my motherfucking red flags. Give me some self-help tips. Now, here's the thing. A lot of the times people think it's ignorant to go talk to somebody, but a lot of times you need to talk to somebody that's unbiased. Here's why. Yeah. I read a lot. Y'all know I read a lot because I give y'all a lot of shit to read. Or I be like, yo, look at this, look at this. I'll try to make it to where as though y'all not reading too much, but y'all still understanding the same concept. So a lot of the times I know how to be like, oh, no, bitch will never talk to you again. Like, leave me alone. But people who have not went through therapy, like not even just with gaslighting, with just understanding boundaries, and I live and thrive off of boundaries when it comes to my children's father, when it comes to my biological family, even when it comes to like my friends and my kids. My kids, I am very overprotective with. I don't allow my daughters to hang out with people, kids. I do shit that's hella supervised. Not saying that my kids is perfect and that my kids don't make mistakes. No, kids are kids. Same way how I'm a young adult. But the way how I talk to my daughter will be the way how I would talk to a sibling. I don't call my daughter bitch this, bitch this, bitch that. But when I
never understood mothers calling their daughter bitches.
No, but check it. When I'm talking to my daughter, and just like I was grinding those medium bitches up yesterday, I'm telling my daughter, yo, do you know what a medium bitch is? Do you know what a pick-me bitch is? And I'm allowing her, because again, there has been times where my kids was fully in Catholic or fully in boarding school. Like I tell everybody, none of these little raggedy ass niggas gonna fuck my daughter out her coochie. Bitch, know you the prize. That'll be the only thing that I say to my daughter. You the motherfucking prize. And don't let nobody tell you not. But again, like I said, it could come from trauma. Because I'm not gonna say like my stepmoms did not like big me up, but it's definitely a big difference versus how I seen like my cousin mom that was like an only child versus how I get with my daughters and my sons. Like, child, let them know every day, shit, y'all the ones. Like, the fuck, y'all came out of this golden cooch. So I don't know. Like, I really don't even know like what stems from it. And of course, I'm not no medical doctor. I'm about to graduate with an IT degree. You know? So I don't want to even sit here. I don't want to get canceled or nothing like that, trying to go into like the specs of like what's a narcissist, or why do people choose the gaslight nor versus why do people choose the lie. Whereas though this is the 21st, 22nd century. What century?
I think we're in the 21st.
21st. Yeah, my bad. You know, it's getting late. We've been streaming all night.
Yeah.
We've been streaming all fucking night. But motherfuckers is being honest. Like, you do not have to lie. I lie to you not. The moment that I find, because at one point, I can't lie to you, and I just said it in the last show. At one point, I wanted all my baby dads to like super husband together. Yeah. Go find a bitch, let me sort them out. Like, we get one big house and we live there and live happily ever after. But human beings are so small-minded. They think polygamy relationships strictly just mean, oh, they're fucking. Whereas though, if you look up the terms of a polygamous relationship, it's everybody doing their part to build
the
village
foundation vibes. You feel
me? Basically.
Yeah, heavy on the foundation vibes. Like, but again, maybe not in this century. I'm out here unicorn living. I probably got to go to Uranus or something to get my union.
Yeah, that's crazy because men want that. Men will want multiple women, but we look down. We're looked down upon when we say we want multiple husbands. We want our husbands to husband up together.
No, so here's the thing. Let me not.
Cause we ain't gonna see that.
No, let me not even lie to y'all.
No, this one they fucked up and they still chasing the prize. They might as well get on one team. They get on one accord type shit. That's
so I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Let me keep it all the way a buck. I was saying that, but like two of them, I was never willing to have sex again. That's why I told them like, y'all gotta go get y'all a bitch.
Same thing. I mean, get on one accord.
Like everybody should serve a purpose in a polygamous relationship. So whereas though You know, we're all.
Yeah, it's not just about
What
sex.
did I tell y'all when I had y'all listen to the audiobook, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People? We as humans, we thrive as what? The interdependence. The interdependence is the we factor. Like, what are we doing to build? You supposed to have been left habits 1 through 6 in your 20s. The moment that you converted over to your 30s, you're supposed to be in that interdependence phase. So whereas dang, what are we doing next? It's not supposed to be I, me. That habit was supposed to technically die out after college, but a lot of the times people don't go to college, they don't have those experiences. They're not giving these books. And even if motherfuckers is giving these books, because I lied to you not, I done read the book like 4 or 5 times for school. I gave it to y'all as an audible just because even when developing business relationships, friendship relationships is important to establish the ground rules. The ground rules, the boundaries, and the expectations of everybody. But again, if we go back to the beginning of this main motherfucking topic, a lot of the time when you get in these relationships, all this groundwork is being set out there. But why the fuck does it happen? This is why I be saying, fuck everybody, unicorn live, get money.
That part.
Yeah, I didn't get there yet. I'm still in a relationship, and I am like deeply in love.
Well, kudos to you. Fuck that. We love those that's in a relationship.
Okay, but like I will say, something I do want to say about betrayal in relationships. I do believe that it is possible to regain lost trust by demonstrating a commitment to the relationship and showing through your actions.
So, question.
And keyword was showing through your actions, not by your words.
No.
Not.
Question.
Yeah.
Because even with going through that, because for me, when I went through trying to rebuild with someone, because like if you get somebody the blueprint, same way how I give y'all the topic layouts. Yo, this the topic layouts for the podcast tonight. You giving them the blueprint on how to get back to your heart. Do you never not think like, damn, this shit is a fucking lie?
Sometimes I think that, but no. Honestly, I used to believe that in the beginning because now I was thinking like, damn, why now all of a sudden you want to do right by me? Why now all of a sudden you want to build and be in this relationship with me when you was just doing you when we were supposed to have been doing this already? We were supposed to have been in a relationship already. Now, I will say that we definitely got to put the work in. It's not easy. And I know for me, it was really hard because every time he go out, I would be thinking like, damn, well, what is he doing out? Or
so that doesn't kill your self-esteem?
No.
It do.
Listen,
even when you put the work in, that shit don't work. You feel me?
But I feel like if you do put the work in, like in the beginning, it is hard. It is hard because in the beginning, you're constantly thinking about over and over, the infidelities, or you're always going to question yourself. That's in the beginning. But if you are both willing to put the work in, like for me, I seen that he was willing to put the work in. He gave me full access to him. I had access to his phone, had his locations. Like whenever I call, he answered on the first ring. Like he was very.
But so Dom,
and it continued doing. When I go through his phone, I never seen nothing. That gave me more like, okay, I can trust him more.
Up, that's all.
That's it. Like, and I'm not even trying to shy out in your relationship because here's the thing. I've did that too and not deliberately looked for shit and still shit got thrown in my face and shit'll always get thrown in your face by a bitch. Like
that part, yeah, that. But I feel like if he's serious, he'll like if for my relationship, I can only speak on mine. So
yeah,
my
you only speak on your own situation.
Like with him, he like the other day, I was so proud because I haven't gone through his phone in like a minute. But one day I had went through his phone recently, very recently, and somebody texted his phone talking about something. Oh, I want that dick in my mouth again, talking crazy. But for the fact that he didn't delete it. And he did respond, and I was able to see his response. It was like, he's like, oh, fuck off my line. Wait. I think though, but wait, this is why I said I feel like it is bitches. Like, for example, his ex. I feel like it could be one of his exes playing on his phone because a bitch that I got into it with.
So I'm going to have to say you naive, and I'm going to say this.
I don't think he doing nothing, though, because we with each other all the time.
Listen.
And when we're not together, I got that location.
That don't mean
I'm on the phone with you.
A nigga could still fuck with you having his location, and I'll lie to you not. Like, I got 3 baby dads. You know how much coochie I said in their mouth when I was trying to be smart? Like, yo, bullshit. Like,
I'm
not
gonna give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yes,
you feel like
you give your man the benefit of the doubt.
yeah, because
but what I'm
like
saying though is don't be naive either.
I don't feel like I'm naive because I feel like he's really doing his thing. Like he stepped up so much.
Don't show it that you see whatever he got going on.
Oh no, I still say he cheat. To his face, like. I give him that level, like, okay, babe, I do trust you, but I'll still throw in my little, oh, who's that? Oh, who's calling our phone? That's our bitch calling our phone. Who's that? It'll be shit like that.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, because me personally, like, it never gives like the get back factor, but that shit, like the moment that I think that
I will say this before we do. I did get my get back. Like when I found out about when he was doing hold up though.
Ain't no taking nothing back because as soon as you take them back, it's just a get back move.
No. I got my get back before we got on this One Accord page, and I feel like that helped. That also helped me. I feel like that also helped me was able to forgive him too, because it's like, all right, well, I did get my get back. I had my little fun.
All that you just
said, don't forget.
Listen, we put it all out on the table. I said, listen, I did this, you did that. We're going to forgive each other. We're going to move forward. Now, if anything was to happen again, moving forward after we done laid everything out, we're just...
Judith Cortez trying to be a fucking city girl out here. Let's not forget that shit. Like, no bullshit. It's no forgiving. And this is why it's so fucked up to even say it like this, but at the end of the day, once somebody cheat, once the trust is violated, all you become to me at that point is a resource.
I ain't there yet.
No,
you
I
ain't there yet. That's like saying a nigga hit you one time, you think he not gonna hit you again.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I don't know. I like slam boxing too, though. Different
shit goes into the toxic shit because again,
that do become toxic.
No, and at the end of the day, like on some real shit, I pride myself on having an amazing vagina. I never have like a pH of none of that shit. When a nigga lying to you,
you stepped down to his level just now doing the
get back.
You
really did in a sense. And like, don't get me wrong, Dime, I love you to fuck to death, but it gives pick me. Because if I text a nigga and I say, yeah, you come to eat this coochie 99% of the time, even if that nigga got a bitch, I don't give a fuck about nobody bitching. I don't fuck with niggas that's married. But if I say come to eat this coochie, those niggas will come to eat this coochie. So if a bitch texts them that, yeah, she tried to eat that.
It's still up in the air, you feel me?
But he said, "Fuck off my line." She was like,
"You to fuck up to get that." You feel me?
He said what?
He might be waiting for you to slip up a little way. One little slip up from you, he gonna get his dick ate up. You feel me?
No, it don't even gotta be a slip up. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like a lot of the times.
Well, it's still in the air. He's still thinking about that message.
Listen,
you feel me?
A lot of the times, I lie to you not. And this is gonna sound fucked up, but this is I play a lot of lead on games. Oh, yeah, come on, let's go do this. You know what? Yeah, what? I'll come break my vagina over there. What we doing afterwards? But how many times have I led somebody on this week and I was bullshit? And like, no bullshit, like, I mean, I'm fancying around with an ex and I talk to somebody. However, the lead on factor be amazing because at the end of the day, you're never supposed to give your full self to a nigga that ain't yours. Yeah. Don't never allow a nigga to summons you for some motherfucking coochie, a date, none of that shit. If you ain't trying, it gotta like benefit your ego at that point. Once some motherfucker play with you. And like one of the people, I mean, at the end of the day, like, no, never did play with me. And like, I would call him my old head because again, when I was talking to him, he was like, I didn't figure out he was a lot older than me until like it got there. But I was talking to him since I was like 19, off and on, that type of bullshit. However, the other nigga, we done went out the country so many motherfucking times together. However, do he play games? Yeah, he play a lot of games, so I gotta play a lot of games back with him. And it don't matter like your like factor. A lot of the times you gotta retract that like or you're gonna get played with. So no, if a bitch said she trying to come eat some dick up, bro, she eating that dick up on a regular basis. It don't gotta be like super consistent, but she is eating that dick up, bro.
Oh no,
I
I
don't
don't
want
want
you
to
to be
sound
out
like
here
no
like that.
naive chick, but I hope my man ain't doing that,
Oh,
and
you
I don't
got
believe
faith.
he
That's a good
is.
thing. You got faith and shit.
I got faith in him. I feel like I gotta
feel
see
like-
a sex video.
You said what?
I gotta see a sex video. Record that shit if he really cheating. If you want to come back to me as a woman,
That's
Let
gonna
me
hurt
see
your
that.
heart. You feel me?
no, I feel like I gotta have. All right, fuck the sex video.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
have.
yeah.
I gotta have. For me, I feel like I gotta have real solid proof that my man is cheating on me.
That gives pick me, bitch. I'm sorry.
How? No, how? I just got faith in my man.
Yo,
I just got faith in my
these
man.
niggas be
Baby, I'm too in
fucking.
love right now.
bro,
Baby.
you wild the
Yeah,
fuck
I'm
open,
too in
bro.
love with my man.
These niggas be out here fucking, like all
I
that.
hope my man not.
Oh,
He
you
better
need
not
sex
be.
videos.
That's a good job.
Like
bro.
no
That's a good
bullshit.
job.
You lucky you are who you are because if I was seeing coochie in your nigga mouth, there is a sex video.
Yeah.
No bullshit. Cause I like seeing my vagina get egged. So I like seeing myself get fucked. Sometimes I'm like, damn, bro, we gonna masturbate today. That shit was fire. No bullshit. So be careful what you say out your mouth. Take that back. It's not real with. Not for this. Take
Okay.
that shit back. Yeah, we don't want you to get your feelings hurt out here.
Yeah, nah.
Because motherfucker.
But
like
I just feel like I can say that though because I feel like where me and him at in our relationship right now, like we're talking about marriage. He want to have
Don't
more
talk about
babies
marriage.
with me.
A
He
baby ain't shit but another legal tie. Don't talk about marriage with a nigga that betrayed you. And the only reason why I say that is because literally with my husband, like my other baby dad was mad and I was like, what? I made that nigga like marry me before he even got some vagina. Cause here's the thing, I already played house.
Mm-hmm.
I already played like relationship. If you ain't gonna marry me, bro, I'm talking about like 2 blue check niggas that's hella paid. Like you gonna either fall in line or you gonna be the emotional support nigga at this point.
I feel like after this relationship, like if this relationship does end badly, I feel like
You
I'll
shouldn't be
probably.
saying that though.
I don't think so. I don't feel like it
Yeah.
is because, like I said, I know. Now, what I was gonna say was, let me finish. I feel like I feel like this part is like my break-in point in relationship, like, cause especially with what I'm going through with my first baby dad, him doing all this weird ass shit to me, getting a restraining order and all of this weird extra stuff. I feel like my man that I'm with now, this is like my last person I got trust and faith in.
Nah, bro, this
And if it fucks up, inshallah it don't. But if it does,
bro, that's how them niggas that had you. That you'll be like,
cause I know I could pull good niggas now. I know I could, I could look a unicorn live.
I ain't down.
But I'm trying to put my faith into my man. I'm trying to rock out. I'm praying.
You know what?
for
We
marriage.
gonna end it on that note. Let's say and Diamond her man. We don't want to.
We got faith. Yes, marriage.
I'm rooting for y'all.
2025. Marriage.
Yeah, no.
And another baby.
Fuck-
2026.
Fuck 2025, bitch. Do that shit around Christmas time. Fuck it. Y'all go get that shit next month.
Yeah,
But
I'm there with it.
we
I
gonna
agree.
end it on a good note because I don't want to chew my little baby up. Let's let her stay positive.
And happy. I'm in love.
We even though we spoke on betrayal, like if she's walking through her like lines of forgiveness and she forgiving her man, we never gonna hate on a bitch that wanna forget a man because I'm a notorious taker backer when the coin is correct.
I like that. And that's how I feel like, damn, I mean, he turned around.
If my
He's
nigga is
providing.
if he wanna take me back to her child, that could be a trip to Cabo. That could be that could be a brand
7-day
new,
cruise to different islands.
that could be a brand new fucking Range Rover XL. A bitch might get a Scully on motherfucking Cartier. Who knows? Listen, to take me back towards me deep. I can't wait till my baby dad get out of jail.
Oh, Lord.
Listen, he's very connected. You know, he
Back in full effect.
he might go there. Like, listen. He been like, oh, bitch. I'm like, what? Nigga, I'm out here being a unicorn. You better fucking subscribe, bitch. That'll be the only way you see this motherfucking vagina.
Oh.
Bitch, you think I toned this person down for a motherfucking baby dad or a nigga? No. Who sung that song? Take me as I am. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Why
Yeah.
don't bitches
I do.
sing this song?
Was it Mary J. Blige?
I think so.
It is her.
Yep. see,
It is her.
That's my motherfucking auntie.
I'm Mary.
Aunt Mary and her motherfucking boots.
Mm-hmm.
But she said, you better take me as I am,
or nothing at all. Or
Cause,
nothing at all.
Because, bitch, this is how I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
So, if 90% of the time it's hit or miss, I don't know. You know, I've been stepping full blown into my motherfucking unicornism the past couple years, and it's one of those things you either love me or you don't. And here's the thing:
love me or hate me.
yeah, like it's like if you're not a part of my world, whereas though, let me say this for the hood boogies.
One more time, say it loud.
I'm gonna end this note because the hood boogies be having me fucked up. One thing you have to realize about a Gemini, especially somebody like me, I'm in my own world all of the time. And those that I love is just in it. You know?
Either in it or you not in it.
Yeah, even down to like my kids, I cannot lie to you. Like my daughters, I mean, we kind of always like on the same zen, so like we don't like ping pong back and forth. But shit, my sons, child, I'm raising them to be a problem. I wake up in the morning, oh my God, Mom, you're so beautiful. You wake up looking like an angel. I'm like, oh, you knew exactly what to say. Hit that one. I'm like, you coming hard with your compliments. First thing in the morning, I love it. Yeah, because you're always so beautiful. You know? So, when I say I'm always in my world, I'm always in my own world. I'm in my own zen. To the hood boogies, at the end of the day, I just really want y'all to like focus on yourself, be better people. Bitch, I'm perfect. Like at the end of the day, like you know, even the journey that I've been on with not having a perfect ass mother, rather if and I can't even say I'm not a geek now because I'm literally about to graduate college with an IT degree, cloud computing, cybersecurity, and I had honors the entire time.
And
so I'm going to say I'm not fully a geek. A bitch is like a motherfucking chic because I done paid $30,000 for this booty. So y'all better tune into the OF because I be on there clapping that joint without no drawers on. Y'all ain't gonna see a bitch getting hit, but y'all gonna see this motherfucking perfect ass body. However, you know, it all goes along with the unicorn living, you know? Mm-hmm. You know, I'm just like a free spirit out here. You know?
Social butterfly.
No, social butterfly is hit or miss, and here's why I say that. Because at times I be like so fucking introvert on certain people and their energies and let their energies just be like off or whatever. I be like, bitch, you don't fit in my world. Next. And that's simply just it. So, you know, we're going to wrap this up. Like I said, we're not going to kill my little baby. We're going to let her keep working through her betrayal because that's the first step. The first step is working through the betrayal. And if Dom could find it in her heart to, like, work through her betrayal, we definitely not going to stir her off there because as y'all heard, like, you know, betrayal a lot of the time starts at home. And because betrayal starts at home, like, we definitely gotta change, like, the narrative out here. Like, because, again, I'm raising my motherfucking daughters to, like, be able to sort out the good mofos. Mm-hmm. Like, I definitely, like I said, I'm not gonna say I had bad relationships with the 3 men that I had kids with, but could I have, like, objected to want to go through certain situations? Absolutely. But a lot of the times that shit comes from gaslighting. And I definitely just want to be able to, like, you know, because my kids is the next generation. Just like your kids is the next generation. Just like when you have kids, Black, they'll be the next generation. I just simply don't want my kids to have to go through like that. Whereas though if I could sit here and I could school you, like, you know, you'll know what to look out for. Like I said, my daughter, somebody was trying to talk to my daughter and they was like, and I'm going to end this. They was like, yeah, you too high up on a pedestal. I was like, you better tell them to bow the fuck down.
Period.
You're the motherfucking your highness, okay? Don't let nobody knock you off your motherfucking stool.
Because they got a low self-esteem.
Yeah, like, I'm sitting there like, girl, I put you the fuck up there on that pedestal. You better fucking ride it like a fucking unicorn.
Okay? Oh, period. Okay, like a stallion.
Bitch, this is your world.
Okay. They just living in it.
Everybody else just lives in it. And like I always say, it definitely takes special people to be around me because I'm like this all the time. I'm heavenly. You know, I could be self absorbed, but those who love me love my self absorbedness because I rub off on them.
Mm-hmm.
But we gonna wrap it up. Tune in. Like I said, we giving y'all a little peeky peek because we stream live on our radio stations.
One last thing though, to my fellas, just do the right thing like Spike Lee, man. That's all. That's all.
You know, or as Unicornell would say, do what the fuck you need to do, or bitches give you niggas.
Just jump in that mirror with her. That's all, man.